market series on ConsumerHalla TV. This segment is called In the Marketplace. Yes, where we visit major markets in Nigeria, bringing you behind the scene of a particular market, the story, history, how the market got developed, redeveloped, necessary thing you need to know about a particular market without omitting anything. We bring facts on this episode of In the Market. But today, I'm live here at Ijora Fish Market. Ijora Fish Market is a bustling hub nestled in the heart of Lagos with a history dated back. But then what made this market tick? Come with me, let's go explore from traders, leaders, the history about this market. What's so special, the challenges, the struggles of this particular market. You know what? Come, let's go find out.
Ijora Fish Market has existed for decades, with a true tracing back to the early mid-20th century, during a period when Lagos was rapidly expanding as a port and commercial city. But according to the market leaders, its root traces back to around 1962, when trading along the Lagos Lagoon began to become more organized. What started as a small waterside trading point has grown into one of the largest and most populous fish markets in Nigeria. From mixed trading to fish dominance, in its early years, Ijora was not strictly a fish market. Traders sold various goods, food items, poultry, household products alongside fish. Over time, however, proximity to the lagoon, the rise of fishing trawlers, and Lagos' growing population shifted the focus. Today, Ijora deals primarily in seafood, both locally caught and imported, serving as a major distribution hub for Lagos and beyond. Ijora Fish Market is highly structured. The market is divided into three major groups: Bolorunduro, turkey and poultry; Ajelowo, fish traders; Ifelodun, fish traders. Leadership is not by election, as Alhaja Sherifat Amusat, Iyoloja of Bolorunduro, explained briefly. A leader must be humble and carry people with love. Let's listen to what she has to say about leadership and also the do's and don'ts in the market.
Káàárọ̀ ọkọ mi.
Kí lorúkọ yín?
Èmi ni Alhaja Sherifat Ọlọ́runṣóyìn Amsat.
Báwo lẹ ṣe jẹ́ nínú ọjà yìí?
Mo jẹ́ ìyá ọlọ́jà nínú ọjà yìí.
Àti tó ọdún mélòó tẹ́ ti joyè ìyá ọlọ́jà?
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ó ṣe wà, mo yìí náwọn tó tú ìjù mi tó jẹ́ jẹ́ náírà tó ìwà. Ipa mẹ́ta ni ìra wa nínú ọjà yìí. Bọ́lọ́rundúró, Ajélọ́rọ̀, Ìfẹ́lódùn. Nísìnyí Bọ́lọ́rundúró lè mú ayẹgbẹ́ onítọ́kí. Ìyẹ́jẹ́ Ajélọ́rọ̀ wà, ìyẹ́jẹ́ Ìfẹ́lódùn wà. Àwọn ìyá wa tún ìwà nínú ilé lọ́hùn tó ń ṣe olórí wa tó yẹ pé àwọn ní Adébálọ́jà tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ ìyá alálùbáríkà sí wa.
So oríṣiríṣi ìka mẹ́ta tẹ́ dárúkọ yìí sí, ṣé gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ló wà nínú ọjà táwa yìí? Bẹ́ẹ̀
ni gbogbo ẹ̀ la wà nínú ọjà yìí. Èmi ni ìyá ọjà Bọ́lọ́rundúró onítọ́kí, ìyá ọjà Ajélọ́rọ̀, àwọn ìyá wa tó pé àwọn tá a gbá nídìí ọjà nídìí ẹja àwọn nìyẹn. Ìfẹ́lódùn náà wà ń bẹ, àwọn yẹn náà wà nínú ilé lọ́hùn. Àkọ́kọ́ ń bẹ ní tiwa Bọ́lọ́rundúró. Bọ́lọ́rundúró,
tọ́kí, Ìfẹ́lódùn,
Ajélọ́rọ̀.
Ìfẹ́lódùn yẹn kí ni àwọn ipa abẹ́wò ni wọ́n wà? Sísè tó jẹ́ pé Bọ́lọ́rundúró tọ́kí ni, kí ni Ìfẹ́lódùn?
Ìfẹ́lódùn àwọn náà ń tẹja. Ajélọ́rọ̀ àwọn náà ń tẹja. Àwa ń ta tọ́kí, àwa náà dẹ̀ tún tẹja pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ náà.
Okay, so kí ni wá ní ìtàn ráńpẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ fún wa nípa ọjà Ijora Fish Market?
Ṣe rí nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Ijora yẹn, àwọn ìyá wa ló lè sọ nípa tó àwọn ló tẹ̀bí dó. Àwa náà wá darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ni. Nígbà tá a ní ìfẹ́ pé àwọn náà fẹ́ wá sọ́jà, a lọ bá wọn. Ìyá wa ìyá alájẹ jẹ́nára wa, ìyá alájà Pópóọlá, Fúsàt Pópóọlá, àwọn nìyá jẹ́nára wa. Lẹ́yìn náà yóò Ògìdàn, alájẹ Ògìdàn. Gbàtẹ́mi dé, mo lọ bá wọn, wọ́n ní mo fẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn. Alájà Fúsàt Pópóọlá wọ́n dẹ̀ tẹ́wọ́, wọ́n gbà wá jẹ́nára wa. Èmi náà dẹ̀ wà bí adé ń tajà, wọ́n fi mí jẹ ìyá ọjà onítọ́kí.
Kí ni àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n máa ń wò tí wọ́n lè fi yọ̀yàn as olórí nínú ọjà?
Nǹkan tó máa ń wò pọ̀. Tí èèyàn bá ń lọ tó ń ṣe dáadáa, tó ń kí àwọn èèyàn, tí ò ṣe gàgídígàgan, tí ò jọra ẹ̀ lójú, tí ò gbéraga, tí ò sọ pé àwa la wà ń bẹ̀ kíláàbù tó dẹ̀ respect àwọn àgbà. Ṣé mọ̀ pé bí èèyàn ṣe ń lọ ìwọ̀n á máa wò orin ẹsẹ̀, wọ́n máa wò ṣe sí ẹ̀, wọ́n máa wò wà sí ẹ̀, kó di pé wọ́n máa mú èèyàn fi jẹ oyè.
Ṣé ti lérò tẹ́lẹ̀ rí pé ẹ máa jẹ ìyá ọjà?
Tí ẹ rí gbọ́ rí ni tí ẹ rí gbọ́ kàn wá mú mi ni pé kí n wá jẹ ìyá ọjà lọ àwọn ọmọ ọjà. Wọ́n wá mú mi pé àwọn fẹ́ kí n darapọ̀ kí n jẹ ìyá ọjà.
Báwo ni inú yín ṣe dùn lọ́jọ́ náà?
Alhamdulillah, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ lọ.
Ó ṣe á ti tó ọdún mélòó tẹ́ ti joyè?
Ó ti lọ bí 15 years sí mọ́ 20 years.
20 years.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ok, so a mọ̀ pé àti jẹ́ olórí nínú ọjà kò easy, kò ń ṣe nǹkan tí ó easy bẹ́ẹ̀. Báwo ni ẹ ṣe ń kó?
Àjẹ́ mọ̀ wípé ẹ̀ka yẹn náà ti sọ pé kò yí sí èèyàn máa ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ pé mo ti pè wọ́n sí ẹ̀gbọ́n lẹ́wọ̀n dá mi lórí ẹ̀kẹ́jẹ́ tí mo ti pè wọ́n ọlá ìfẹ́ tí ò bá dẹ̀ ti gbéraga tó tọ́ pé ẹ̀yin lè mọ̀ pé ọ̀gá ni nísìn ní ìgbéraga ní ìrè nǹkan lórí wọn ìtọ́pẹ́ ẹ fún mi lówó tí ẹ̀yẹ tó bá dé tó bá wẹ̀ wọ́n á ṣe fún mi ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ kúlé tí ìjà níjà kan bá ṣe bí ẹni dé àá dìde síbẹ̀ àá parí ẹ̀ àwọn tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ àá gbé lọ sí ilé ńlá lọ́dọ̀ àwọn ìyá wa tó tún jù wá lọ.
Tẹ́lẹ̀ mo fẹ́ béèrè pé báwo lẹ ṣe máa ń yanjú èdè àìyedè láàárín àwọn trader tó bá ń jà bọ́ nísìnyí ẹ ti sọ fún mi pé ẹ máa ń yanjú ẹ̀ bọ́ tí kò bá ṣe ń pé ó tóbi jù ẹ máa gbé lọ sí àwọn ilé.
So wọ́n á fún wọn ní suspension wọ́n bá fún wọn suspension tó bá yìí sí wọn kì í jà nínú ọjà bíi pé ṣe wọ́n ń jà wọ́n ń yọ àdá wọ́n ń ṣe gbá kò sí yẹn nínú ọjà gbogbo ẹ ti wà ní àkọsílẹ̀ wọ́n bá ti fẹ́ wọjà wọ́n máa gbé wọ́n máa ka òfin wa tó bá dẹ̀ ti rí fún wọ́n máa fẹ́ suspension pé kó lọ sílé tó bá dẹ̀ ti lọ sí táìmù tó bá fún tó bá pé tó bá rẹ̀ ní èèyàn rẹ̀ lẹ́yìn bá wá bẹ̀bẹ̀ wọ́n lè dínkù àmọ́ á lọ suspension.
So ẹ dárúkọ àwọn òfin díẹ̀ tẹ́rọ tí yóò gbọ́dọ̀ rò nínú ọjà.
Ìkíní èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ jà nínú ọjà ìkejì èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ jalè nínú ọjà ìkẹta èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ búyàn àbí pé ẹ lágbájá kan ṣẹ̀ mí tó fẹ́ dá sẹ̀ríà fún tó bá ṣẹ̀ ọmọ mẹ́jọ àtọ́dọ̀ àwa ayé ọjà wọ́n á dẹ̀ jókòó wọ́n á bá wọn parí ẹ̀ kólúkàkú máa ṣe bó ṣe ẹ̀tọ́gbọ́ kíjà máa rí sí pé ṣé bí wàá ṣe wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa sí tó pe kọ́sítọ́mà mi èmi mọ́kàn pé tẹ́lẹ̀ lè kíní kan ọba ó ti tó ọba lọ pé ó ti tó ọba dẹ̀ ti gbọ́ a máa dìde sí wọn a máa bá wọn yanjú ọba dẹ̀ ti gbà wọn lórí àwọn ìyá wa ńlé ńlá wọn máa jókòó wọn máa gbọ́ tẹnu oníkàwé kan máa fún wọn ẹni tó bá jẹ̀bi tó ṣàṣejù wọn á fún suspension.
So kí ni nǹkan pàtó tí ẹ fẹ́ràn jù nípa ọjà Ijora Fish Market?
Ọjà Ijora Fish Market yóò jẹ́ gẹ̀wá lálùbáríkà tí ò bá mú kọ́bọ̀ débi báyìí tó bá mọ̀ wọn ara ẹ̀ tó kọjá yìí ẹ̀ tó jalè tí ò mú kan mọ́kàn bá ní ẹ sáré fún mi lélẹ̀ yìí mo fẹ́ tà wọ́n á gbé fún ẹ wàá tà bí ọba ìbàjẹ́ màá mi ẹ fún mi lélẹ̀ yìí mo fẹ́ tà wọ́n á tà gbaranda tàbí báyìí dá máa káàkiri wọ́n á gbà tó bá dẹ̀ ti tà á mú wa fún wa padà a ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn títọ́ náà máa fi di ẹni tiẹ̀.
So báwo ni ìbáṣepọ̀ tó wà láàárín àwọn olórí àti àwọn tó ń tajà nínú ọjà?
Àṣepọ̀ wà dáadáa nínú wa ṣàkókò tí kò má ti kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀ wà fóníwà òun ló ń jọ̀rẹ́ àṣepọ̀ wà láàárín wa dáadáa.
Ok, aago mélòó ni ọjà yìí máa ń ṣí? Aago mélòó ló máa ń ti ṣí ọjà?
Wọ́n máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọjà láago 6 báyọ̀ di 6 o'clock ó máa palẹ̀ mọ́ máa lọ pé.
So ọjà Ijora yìí sì tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n máa ń tà bíi frozen bíi ẹja tútù turkey ibo ni ọjà yìí ti máa ń wá?
Irú turkey yẹn sì ó ń wá láti àwọn míì wá láti Kòtónú àwọn míì wá láti Ìkẹjà àwọn èèyàn tí wàá ń dáṣẹ́lẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ tá a tún máa lọ ra káàkiri irú ṣífìtà yẹn sì a máa ra irú valentine kí a máa rajà ń bẹ̀ kò síbi tàgbé ti rajà káàkiri.
Kí wá ní ìpèníjà tó wà láàárín pé kí ẹ máa kó ọjà wá láti bí Kútọ̀nù àti bí ọ̀nà tí kéréje tẹ́ ti dárúkọ yẹn kí ni báwo lẹ ṣe ń ṣe tẹ́ ṣe ń yìnbọn tẹ́ ń transport látòdìdì bẹ̀yẹn?
Charity Kútọ̀nù yẹn náà àbí sábà náà torí ìgbàtọ́ tẹ pé àwọn fẹ́ kọ́ gbé tọ́kí ohun kíní wọlé but àwọn ṣì yẹn àwọn blossom àwọn valentine àwọn croissant kìíní àwọn agbègbè bíi Kòròdú àwọn tó ṣí kìíní wọ́n máa wá ń ta tọ́kì yẹn fún wa wọ́n ń ta àwọn ẹja náà fún wa a máa lọ ra àwọn irú ẹja sí wà ní Globe ó wà ní Wharf a máa lọ ra ń bẹ a máa ń kó wọlé a máa ń ta nǹkan wa bọ́tún ní wọn fẹ́ wa lọ́nà àbẹ̀ lọ sọ́nà mọ́.
Okay, so kí wá ní ìpèníjà nínú kíyàn máa ta ọjà tútù tí ẹ̀ ń tà yìí kí ni ìpèníjà tó wà nínú ẹ̀?
Kò sí ìpèníjà kan náà lọ́lọ́ títì wọ́n jẹ́ wípé ṣe mọ̀ pé àìsí ni irú èmi sì mi lè tọ́ ọba àìsí mi àti dàgbà a máa ń ná ọmọ lọ́dọ̀ náà bá a máa ta a máa bójú tó.
Okay, àtìgbà wo lẹ ti lérò tó ti wà nínú yín pé ẹ fẹ́ máa ta àwọn ọjà tútù báyìí?
Ó ní mo bí kọ́kọ́ bíi 20 years náà mo ti dé bí báyìí tí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ta náà dẹ̀ bá mi fa àlùbáríkà sí mi kọjá àyè mi mi bú àwọn ìyá wa tó jó lórí wa mi bú ọmọ ọjà mi ń lọ́jọ́ lọ ṣe ewu pọ̀ pé àwọn nídìí láti fi mí jẹ ìlú ọjà mo dẹ̀ ní kí lọ́ọ́rí tó fẹ́ fi mí jẹ wọ́n ní nípasẹ̀ ìrìn ẹsẹ̀ mi àti ṣe sí mi ìhùwàsí mi.
Okay, kí ni ẹ rí nípa ọjà Ijora Fish Market ní ọjọ́ iwájú?
Àwọn túbọ̀ máa gbèrú sí àwọn ọ̀ràn kọlọ̀rọ̀ kan ń bọ̀ àwọn ìyá wa tá ti bá inú wọn ti kú inú wọn yìí wà láyé ṣé mọ̀ wípé èèyàn kò lè lú ayé gbó ó máa lo tí ó máa gbé ẹlòmíì máa gbé ẹlòmíì máa lo ní àwọn tá ti bá ní bí ìṣí àìmọye ìṣí bí ìṣí kẹrin karùn-ún tó ti lọ.
Kí ni àwọn nǹkan mèremère tó jẹ́ ohun dáadáa tẹ́ ti gbé ṣe nínú òwò yìí?
Àṣẹ mọ̀ Ọlọ́run ló fún yàn lálùbáríkà Ọlọ́run náà ló ti ṣe àti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run àwọn ọmọ ní skul àjọ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run àwọn ọba tọ́lọ̀ ní kárí ṣe àìṣe Ọlọ́run fún àlùbáríkà sí alhamdulillah.
Ẹ ṣé ma.
Area served as a landing point for fishermen and traders who moved goods through water routes connecting Lagos Island, Ibutemeta, and Apapa. Fishing happened here, but it is not only the activity. Traders exchange farm produce, smoked food items, and household goods alongside fresh cash from the lagoon. Fish was important, but it was not yet the focus. As Lagos grew in population and industrial activity increased around Apapa, the demand for affordable protein rose sharply. Fishing gradually became the dominant trade in Ijora because the lagoon provided constant access to fish. The fish was close to major transport routes. Workers from the port and nearby industries needed food. Over time, fishing trading began to overshadow other goods. By the 1950s and 1960s, Ijora had become widely recognized as a major fish trading point, especially for smoked and preserved fish. One of the less discussed facts about Ijora Fish Market is the central role of women in its development. Women were responsible for fish smoking and preservation, distribution to other markets across Lagoon, price regulation with trading groups. Many of today's traders inherited their position through family lines, making the market both an economic and cultural institution. Mr. Aino Adekoya, chairman of Ajilowo Fish Traders Association for over 8 years, gave us a glimpse of Ijora's scale, history, and why the market is so resilient. Let's listen.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. Are you?
I'm fine. What is your name, sir?
My name is Aino Adekoya.
Aino Adekoya. Who is Aino Adekoya in the market?
Yeah, Aino Adekoya is chairman of Ijora Fish Market where you are today.
Chairman of Ijora Fish Market. Mama, ẹ káàárọ̀ ma.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Kí lorúkọ yín?
Orúkọ mi ni Alájà Ògìdán Adéníjì.
Báwo ni Alájà Ògìdán ṣe jẹ́ nínú ọjà?
Mo jẹ́ igbákejì ìyálọ́jà general.
A ti tó ọdún mélòó tẹ́ ti jẹ oyè yìí?
Mo ti jẹ oyè yìí sí àti lé ní 20 years.
20 years. Okay. Ẹ káàárọ̀ sá.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ ma.
Kí lorúkọ yín sá?
Orúkọ mi ni Kásùmọ̀ Ládipúpọ̀.
Okay. Báwo ni Kásùmọ̀ ṣe jẹ́ nínú ọjà?
Kásùmọ̀ is a very big family. Bí orúkọ Kásùmọ̀ yẹn, ibẹ̀ náà ni Chief Rotimi Williams, Senior Advocate of Nigeria ti jáde. Professor A.B. Kásùmọ̀, ibẹ̀ náà ti jáde. So it's a very big name. So that's it.
Okay, so mama, ẹni àti tó 20 years tẹ́ ti joyè nínú ọjà. Okay, so kí ni ìtàn tẹ́ lè sọ fún wa nípa ọjà Ijora Fish Market yìí?
Ìtàn tí mo sọ fún yín ni pé Ijora Market ó ti wà tipẹ́tipẹ́, ọjà tó dẹ̀ dá ni. A pọ̀ tá a jẹ́ olóyè, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó ti ṣíwọ́ iṣẹ́ ti ṣíwọ́ iṣẹ́, àwa tó kù kù. A jẹ́ ń kó àwọn ọmọ mọ́ra, a ní kóòrùm, a ní àìmọye kan anákọ̀ tó ń kẹjà wá fún wa. Ẹ̀yin tẹ wá wá yìí, àmọ́ tẹ bá wá bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣèrànlọ́wọ́ fún wa kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ wá tówó la máa fi tajà ni. Fún ta lè dá yín lóhùn sí nìyẹn.
Okay, so sir, what history can you tell us about Ijora Fish Market?
Ijora Fish Market has been in existence for a very long time. If I'm not exaggerating, maybe like since 1952 or thereabout. And we had a large of our mothers that have traded there. So many of them have gone, and we still have a couple of them still alive, living well. And we have like 600 to 700 traders that trade there on a daily basis. So, and we are basically trading on seafood, fish, both import and local. And Ijora Fish Market is known as the widest and the biggest and the most populous fish market in the Federation. And we are doing well. Nevertheless, we still have some challenges that we face, but the market is still waxing stronger.
Okay, now talking about the challenges, can you tell us a bit about the challenges the market is facing?
Yeah, the challenges we have here mainly is on the electricity, and we are managing. The government at hand is trying to put everything in place. But right now, of very recent, we have our major customers being displaced at Makoko. The displacement in Makoko has really affected this market in the past 2 weeks. That the sales has dropped, the customers are not coming, because they mainly reside by the water side, and the government of the day has displaced them. So we don't have power and we don't know what to do. But at the same time, we are begging the government to please look into their bill, because they are the major customers that we have here, and they trade all over the Federation and they buy from here. They are our major customers, so it's a major blow on the market. It's a major blow on the market.
So now talking about the locality, what other local market comes here to buy from this market to resell?
Yeah, this is Ijora Fish Market, and again we have a fish market at Liverpool. We had to sell the same kind of species that we sell here, but they buy from here. Basically because the fishing trawlers owners sells to this market, so we are in partnership with them. So whatever they are bringing, they are selling here. So they come to buy here. We have a Jegule market, we have a Oyinbo market. The entire traders that sell small fish in Oyinbo market buy from here. We have a Jegule market, they buy from here. We have Oshodi market, they buy from here. The entire market in Lagos, this is the only market where you can buy demersal fish. It is called demersal frozen fish. This is where you can get it.
Okay, so now for how long have you been the chairman of this market?
8 years counting.
8 years?
Counting.
8 years counting. Okay, so what do they look at before they give someone the post, or why do you apply for the post of chairman?
It's not on appliement, it's not about election, it's about selection, and it is based on our mother's discretion.
Based on mother discretion. Okay, now, ever since you have you ever had it in mind that you are going to be a chairman someday?
It is based on the mother's discretion. They are the mothers. They know what is good for the market. They take the decision. We just follow.
Okay, now, as the chairman of the market, what has been your goals for the market, and how have you been working towards it?
It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. We keep working, but our main aim is the development of the market. That's the main thing. Yeah, nothing more.
Okay, Okay, so what are the challenges being a leader in the market?
Enormous, enormous. Because we have a different kind of people from different background and different understanding. So for you to manage people is much more difficult, but you have to be patient. So that's patient and resilience is what we've been working with to keep the market moving. Challenges will come, challenges will go, people will stay.
Okay, now how do you settle disputes? How do you settle disputes between traders, or what dispute has been very challenging for you to settle? Have you ever encountered any challenging dispute so far?
To God be the glory. There is no dispute that cannot be settled if there is understanding. No matter how large it is, we'll sit down and we'll discuss it. So, but because of the understanding of the people and the understanding of the management team of the market, every dispute is settled.
Okay, so any fine for those who fight in the market?
You dare not fight here, you fight, you go. You dare not fight here. Yeah, that's the law. There is a law that guides the market. You dare not fight. You can't yet. Yes, the misunderstanding will come, but you remember that when you fight here, you go. If you dare fight and it comes to the market hearing, you pay a fine of 200,000 or you go.
200,000 naira.
So you dare not fight.
Okay, so what are the do's and don'ts in this market?
Our do's and don'ts are you dare not steal. You dare not steal. You must be of good conduct. Don't fight the customers. Attend the market meeting and pay your dues.
So what are the days of the market? Maybe is there a particular day that there are some people, they'll be like, this particular days, Monday, Wednesdays, Friday, a particular booming market whereby they call it Oja. Yes.
Every day is a sales day. We don't have any day particular for Oja. We believe in God's blessings. So we trade here every day. But after our trading every Wednesdays, we have a general meeting. Then every Thursdays, there is environmental sanitation. You can't try it. So you must keep your environment clean.
Okay, so what are the days the market open and closes?
The market opens every day. On Sunday, it opens. As long as you can sleep and wake up and your eyes is open, the market is open. Okay. No time, no closing time, no resumption time.
So what are the festivals that happen in the market? Because we've been to some particular market like Bariga Market and Idumota Market. They have some festivals that they do in the market. Some will say they have Odun Aje and there are particular days they do this particular market, and the main reason why they do this festival. So does Ijora Fish Market also have a particular festival they do in the market?
Yeah, Ijora Fish Market has a day or twice in a year that they make a provision for the market prayers. The IGs too will be, the diet will be given what is supposed to be given. It happens like that. But recently we just passed one. Wow. So then there is a day that will create for pastors will come, will pray to the entire market. Imams will come, they will pray for the entire market. Everybody will pray. It's usually once or twice. No particular day, but we'll choose a date for it. Yes.
Okay. Màmá mo fẹ́ kẹ́ sọ fún wa nípa ọdún ajé yìí gangan tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe nínú ọjà. Kí ni ìdí tí a fi máa ń ṣe ọdún ajé nínú ọjà?
Kò sọ́jà tán kì í ṣe ọdún ajé. Tán bá ṣe kò dá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni. A ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe tiwa ní last week. Ṣùgbọ́n èyí tó jẹ́ kókó ká fẹ́ bẹ̀yìn fún kí ajé yẹn lè ṣiṣẹ́ torí a ti ṣe láti ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá lọ́hùn. Tó dẹ̀ yẹ pé bàbá ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ a máa ń rí sáìn pé a ṣe ajé. Ẹ bá wa bẹ àwọn ìjọba, àwọn ègùn tán wà ní Makoko kọ́jọ kan bá wa fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Àwọn náà ń rajà wa, a rí wọn, a dẹ̀ mọ̀ pa àrí wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá wọnú gbogbo kóòrùn ẹja kúnbẹ̀ tààtà kọ́jọ kán ṣàánú wọn, kán wo tí wọ́n ṣe, kán gba tàwa náà rò. Ọ̀wọ́n là ń rí la ṣe ń jẹun, àwa làwọn náà rí náà ṣe ń jẹun. Kán jẹ́ ká jẹ́ tá a ṣe kó ṣiṣẹ́. Ìjọ ẹ bá bẹ̀jọba.
So sir, I saw one development that is ongoing in the market, one new building that, I don't know, maybe it's a big market that they want to move people into. When we were coming in, we saw like a new development going on in the market. So what is that building for?
That building is not part of the market. That is Ijora Nepa District's new complex. So it's not for the market. It's a NEPA office. So that complex is made for NEPA. They just finished this construction. I think they will be moving anywhere from now. So it's just there, and it doesn't belong to the market. It's just situated at the center of the market. Yes.
Okay, now you talked about no light and all of that, and we know anything seafood has to do with light. How have you then been coping?
Well, to God be the glory, we've been able to manage ourselves. And with the understanding we have with the BCN, at least they've been managing, trying to give us 16, 17 hours light. Or better than what we used to have. If the government is doing it well, let us say it's doing it well. Better than what we used to have in the past years, where we have just 6 to 7 hours in a day. But now we're having 16, 17 hours. So we appreciate them. But if there is somehow, sometimes we will have some faults that will come. We just want to appeal to them again, so that when you have fault, let them, try to rectify it quickly. Then we want to beg for the change of new transformers. I know this is not going through your channel, but we are working on it. New transformers are required in the entire market.
Okay, so what are the challenges you think are facing this market?
The challenges that we are facing in this market right now is about the eguns at Makoko, at Iwaya. We want to plead to the government that they should leave them. They should please, for God's sake, they should not destroy their homes. Now they are homeless, they don't have where to sleep. They can't come to the market to sell market and to buy market from us. The situation now is affecting our market right now, even this Nigeria, and we don't want it to be like that answers. We are praying to this country. Please, I beg government that they should leave them. Those they normally live on the water. Please, I'm pleading to the government that they should please leave them. And those people at the wire, those ending of the wire, Makoko, most especially Makoko, I'm begging the government that they should please and leave them. Please, they should please. So I won't have much to say. That government should please and leave them for right now. So it is affecting the country now. So that.
Okay, sir. So in one word, what do you like about Ijora Fish Market?
What I like everything. Ijora Fish Market has made me, and where you made is where you like. Am I right? So.
Okay, Grandma, kí ni nǹkan tí ẹ fẹ́ràn nípa ọjà Ijora Market?
Tí n fẹ́ràn. Fún tí fẹ́ràn ni pé tó bá lówó lọ́wọ́ tó bá dé Ijora ọlọ́pàá wàá rówó mú lọ́lé torí kò wàá rà láta wàá róní tọ́kí wàá réréje kò sí tó lè mú lọ́lé kò sí ni àmọ́ Makoko ẹgbẹ́ kan wọlé ẹ bá wa bẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́ máa wọlé wọn àtà o olè tó àìpé Makoko ọ̀hún gbóbẹ̀ ní bọ́ ẹ ṣe dé yìí ànídá yín lóhùn ẹ máa bá wọn tó fẹ́ rajà èrò máa pọ̀ kò séèyàn mọ́ ẹ jọ.
Okay, so sir, what do you like about Ijora Olokpa Fish Market?
This Ijora is a very good market. If you do not have money, you come to Ijora Olokpa. If your behavior is good, you will see people to give you money. So this Ijora is a very big market, and I have a lot of things to say about it. God even bless this Ijora, most especially in the whole Nigeria. This is the largest place we have in Nigeria that people comes, they can buy and sell. If you don't have money, you can easily move forward in this Ijora. So I'm still begging the government that they should leave people at Makoko. They should please, for God's sake, because one day everybody is going to die. So we don't want to die like a chicken or be homeless, you get. So the government should please, they should leave people from those people. When I went there about 2 days ago, when I see people there, the way they are living inside the boat, I was not happy. I was crying. In fact, I was not happy at all. Government should please, for God's sake, they should leave people from Makoko. They should please, for God's sake. So that's my word.
Mama, kí ni ohun má lè gbàgbé tẹ́lẹ̀ gbàgbé tínú yín máa ń dùn tẹ́ bá rántí tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí nínú ọjà?
Mo ti lè gbàgbé pọ̀ o. Mo rán wọn wè nínú bíi. Mo kọ́lé, mo tún ra ilẹ̀, mo tún ra mọ́tò, mo tún rán ọmọ lọ sí àìmọye Canada, ìlú òyìnbó. ní ilé ìgbàgbé láyé o.
What's your most memorable thing about that's ever happened to you in the market?
The love of God and His mercies that endures forever.
Despite its importance, despite being one of the major markets in Nigeria, Ijora Fish Market faced challenges over the years. The market has faced inadequate storage facility. Electricity remains a major challenge, though supply has improved from 6 to 7 hours to 16 to 17 hours daily. Traders still rely on generators and calls for new transformers to preserve seafood. For Ijora, power is not luxury, it is survival. According to Mr. Ainoa Dekoya, the rules that keep Ijora orderly: no fighting, no stealing, no harassment of customers, good conduct at all times, violence is heavily punished, fines can reach 200,000 naira, or offenders may be expelled. Traders also attend market meetings, pay dues, and participate in market prayer. Pastors and imams bless the market at least once a year, reinforcing both faith and unity. According to him, he said Ijora Fish Market is one of the widest, biggest, and most populous fish markets in the Federation. Fish here comes from fishing trawlers in partnership with the market. Products sold at Ijora also supplies sisters markets as far away as Liverpool, Ajegule, Uyingbo, Oshodi, and others across Lagos. Alhaja Ogidon Adeneji, Vice Iyawoloja General, shares how the market celebrates seasonal festival, boosts sales and prays for prosperity, but then laments recently that the festival that they are all to have been seeing the results has also been beholden due to their largest customers who have been undergoing some demolition. Let's listen to what she has to say.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so what is your name?
My name is Alaja Silifat Ogunlesi.
So what do you sell in Ijora market?
I sell frozen fish, chicken, and shrimps.
So for how long have you been selling in this market?
It's almost 30 years now.
30 years?
Yes.
So walk us through the journey of how you started this your business.
The journey started with my mom's auntie. It was my mom's auntie that brought her into the business. So later, when I finished secondary school, I now joined my mom. So later, when my mom passed away, I continued the business.
So how has it been so far?
To God be the glory.
How do you survive in the market? What are the challenges?
Majorly, the challenge is NEPA supply. That's the major challenge we are facing in this market is the NEPA supply. Apart from that, sometimes the challenges vary from availability of market because it's seasonal. Like now, fish is available very well in the market. Sometimes it will be scarce, but to the glory of God, He has been sustaining me.
So how do you source for this your fish? How do you get them?
Majorly, we buy from companies, from different companies. We buy from Cosmos, from Sea Gold, from ORC, and all that.
How do you then transport them from there, or is it the company that bring them down here?
We have transporters in the market. Whenever, after making payments, when the fish is available, they call us. So we send the driver there to go and collect on my behalf.
Okay, so now how do you know the price to sell a particular market, a particular fish?
It depends on the market price. The company price determines. So after collecting from the company, we had the expenses. So that's what determines. After adding the expenses, then I'll now add my own gain.
So what is that memorable thing that has ever happened to you in the market?
Is it in a good form or?
Anyone. The good form, the bad form.
The memorable aspect is during the scarcity period. That is when we make more gain. You know, when supply is higher than so that is when we get more gain. But the other side of it is when like this period that we have. So even especially Makoko, most of our buyers are Egun, so their homes have been destroyed. That is where they normally smoke fish too. So now you can see even the market that everywhere is there. So it's just the grace of God that is sustaining us.
So what is the reason why, or describe Ijora Fish Market in just a word?
Ijora Fish Market is a very good place.
According to ConsumerHalla TV, child of the first Iyaloja, reflects on the challenges traders face when major customers are displaced. The displacement of Makoko residents in recent weeks was heavily affected sales as cold room filled with unsold fish and livelihoods are threatening. Market leaders appealed to the government, emphasizing the mutual dependence between Ijora and Makoko. Without Makoko traders, the flow of trade across Lagos slows drastically. But isn't that strange? Strangely, one of Ijora Fish Market's largest customers is Makoko, a community long known for fishing along the African coast. Makoko traders now buy large quantities of fish from Ijora. Other traders also have things to say concerning sales, the challenges, the bills, the payments they have to pay. Even a woman who actually will bill most of our fishes to other states. Let's listen to what other traders in Ijora Fish Market also have to say concerning the market and also the challenges so far.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ ma.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Kí lorúkọ yín?
Orúkọ mi ni Mrs. Ọlásùnbọ̀ Àìná.
Kí ni ẹ̀ ń tà nínú ọjà?
Ẹja ni mò ń tà.
A ti tó ọdún mélòó tẹ́ ti ń ta ẹja nínú ọjà?
Ó ti pẹ́ nítorí ìdí ẹja yìí ló bí mi sí.
So báwo lẹ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ journey yìí, even though tó bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé inú ẹ̀ lọ bí yín sí, a ní bẹ́ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀, báwo lẹ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀?
Mo lọ sí school, mo jáde school, mo ṣiṣẹ́ díẹ̀. So after iṣẹ́ tí mo ṣe, mọ́mì mi fẹ́ kúrò níbí, èmi wá bọ́ sí ipò mọ́mì mi. So bí mo ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni over 35 years now tí mo ti wà nídìí iṣẹ́ ẹja.
So ṣé ẹ mọ ìtàn ráńpẹ́ kan nípa Ijora Market?
Mo mọ̀ tàn ráńpẹ́ nípa Ijora Market. Ijora Market nígbà tó kọ́kọ́ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn tó kọ́kọ́ ṣe cold room síbí bá àwọn tó ní àwọn Oòduà. Àwọn ló kọ́kọ́ ṣe cold room sínú bíbá inú ọgbà yẹn ni wọ́n ń lò. So wọ́n rẹ́ǹtì cold room ní àwọn ìyá wa rẹ́ǹtì cold room lọ́wọ́ wọn nígbà yẹn. Ibi báyìí ni the first jet ní Lagos State tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa ń já ẹja sí. Ọkọ̀ ẹja ó máa ń bà tí sọ́dọ̀ wọn bí báyìí. So tí wọ́n máa ní. Ayé ìgbà yẹn ẹja ò tí ì di oní báàgì. Inú pákó báyìí ni wọ́n máa ń gbé ẹja sí ní ọdún náà nígbà yẹn. So at times goes on, gbogbo kan yí padà, dúpẹ́ fọlọ́run.
So kí ni àwọn ìpèníjà tí ẹ̀ ń dojúkọ nínú ọjà?
Ìpèníjà tá à ń dojúkọ nínú ọjà yóò pọ̀. Èkíní, àwọn NEPA ni first problem wa ní ibi báyìí. Àwọn NEPA fún wa ní problem gan. Ẹ wò ń sin àníná. A dẹ̀ ń sanwó ná. Àwa là ń sanwó ná jù. So táyé NEPA bá ti múná lọ, tó bá ti múná méjì jọ́ mẹ́ta lọ, gbogbo ẹja máa ti rọ̀, ẹja máa ti bàjẹ́. Owó báǹkì dẹ̀ la fi ń ṣiṣẹ́. Báǹkì kò ní bá wa gbọ́ pé wọ́n múná lọ. A máa san owó, a máa san interest owó wọn padà. So kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì bá wa rí sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn NEPA yìí, owó tó dẹ̀ fún gbà lọ́wọ́ wa ó ti pọ̀ jù. Àwa náà dẹ̀ là ń jìyà iná jù. Kán jọ̀ọ́, a bẹ̀ wọ́n ni. Kán bá wa jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ NEPA kó stable. Ní àgàgà wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé frozen food òun là ń tà. Pé iná gangan ni a need. Kán jọ̀ọ́, a bẹ̀ wọ́n ni o. A bẹ̀ wọ́n ni. Kán bá wa wá nǹkan ṣe sí ọ̀rọ̀ iná nínú Ìjọra ọlọ́pàá yìí. A bẹ̀ wọ́n.
Kí ni ìpèníjà mìíràn? Ṣé yẹn nìkan ni ìpèníjà tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń dojúkọ nínú ọjà?
Ìpèníjà mìíràn tá a tún dojúkọ nínú ọjà. Ọjà wa ti wọ́n jù.
ẹja bẹ́yàn mú 1 million naira dání ó dàbí pépà ní tẹlifíṣàn ẹja kò ra 7 carton ẹja 1 million naira kò ra ẹja tí wọ́n jù so ọmọ akọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti òkè àtàwọn òyìnbó tó ń gbé ẹja yìí wá fún wa ní kíjọba ti bá wa kọ́kọ́ rí sí wọn ká máa ta pálí ẹja kan 100 plus 130 èlò làágbọ́n wa ń rí lórí ẹ̀ èèyàn mélòó ló lè avoid pé kí kóté tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa fi ń gbá wọ́n máa fi ń wọ́n ta ló máa jẹ kóté ta ló máa jẹ kóté àbí ta ló máa jẹ ṣáwá ó ti dowó láǹsìn so látòkè ní gbogbo àwọn nǹkan báyìí sí ló ti wọ́n kíjọba jọ kán bá wa rí sí lọ́dọ̀ àwọn òyìnbó yẹn kán jọ ẹja tí wọ́n jù àwágùn àrèrè ṣùgbọ́n torí pé business tá a mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ ni òun ni a ṣe rárá manage díẹ̀díẹ̀ kọ́nà kó ṣàánú wa.
èso ibo ni ẹ ti máa ń kó ẹja wọlé.
níbi tá a ti máa ń kẹja wọlé Àpápá àwọn tó jẹ́ pé local fish tó yẹ pé ẹja alápò so tọ́pọ̀ bá ti bat sí Àpápá oríṣiríṣi wọ́n ní company bẹ̀ ibẹ̀ láti máa lọ kó but àwọn carton wọn àwọn òyìnbó yẹn wọ́n ní kó room sí everywhere so ọ̀dọ̀ wọn láti máa ń lọ rà.
kò síbòmí lẹ́yìn àfi ibi ọ̀dọ̀ wọn yẹn.
kò síbòmí rárá ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn òyìnbó yẹn láti rẹ̀.
so wọn ò wá sọ èdè tí ẹja fi máa ń wọ́n.
wọn ò sọ jí o ẹni tó bá ti lọ́ wọn ní ìfúnjù wọn máa yọ orúkọ ẹ̀ kúrò nínú àwọn tó ń gbọ́ ọjà ni so àdẹ̀ ní choice so ìjọba ní kó bá wa ṣe èyí tó jù níbẹ̀ kán jọ kán ṣàánú wa.
so nípa tí nepa tẹ̀sán yẹn ẹnígbà mi ẹja máa ń bàjẹ́ báwo lẹ ṣe wá ń yí mọ́tẹ́ṣìṣì wà nínú òkú.
nọ́nà mi a máa yí mọ́ náà dé kò sí kó àníbò mi àti ìgbàgbọ́ wa ní pé lóòótọ́ kò sí oní businessman or businesswoman tí kò kì í short so ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ tó tún pé ẹ short kẹ kúrò nínú iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe ẹ máa yí mọ́ náà ni tẹ bá wá gé nínú mi ẹ máa fi ń pàṣẹ ara wọn ni so àwọn banks tá à ń lò náà tá à ń yówó lọ́wọ́ àwọn náà mọ̀ so a máa fi ń yí mọ́ra wọn náà ni so àdúrà wa ni pé kọ́lọ́hún Elédùmarè ó bá kó sáwọn nepa nínú.
kí ni wọn má lè gbàgbé tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí nínú ọjà.
ṣé sèmi àbí sọ́jà yìí ẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ.
ó lè jẹ́ méjèèjì.
ayọ̀ ni mo rí nínú ọjà yìí so iná ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ọlọ́run bá pẹ́ nípa pé tó bá mú high voltage dé so tó bá gbaná aṣáàdúpẹ́ fọlọ́run so ayọ̀ náà ni ká máa rí àníròhùn ìbànújẹ́ mọ́ nínú ọjà yìí agbára.
so ṣọ́ọ̀bù yín dà.
bíbá yìí ni ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi.
ok so ṣọ́ọ̀bù yín sì ṣe máa ń sanwó fún níbi tẹwà yìí.
a máa ń sanwó fún Nigerian Railways torílẹ̀ wọn là ń lò.
ọ̀dọ̀
àwọn la máa ń sanwó fún.
ok so lẹ́yìn owó ṣọ́ọ̀bù tún sí nǹkan kan thanks.
a máa sanwó lọ́mọ a máa sanwó local government a máa sanwó.
nílò pẹ̀lú gbogbo bí ọjà.
ó ti di dandan lọ́mọ máa dalẹ̀ ní ìjọba kò sọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lé ìjọba a máa sanwó lọ́mọ a máa sanwó lọ so kò sọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ilẹ̀ lágbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀rọ ìdúgbò ìjọba lórí gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń lò ti di dandan ká sanwó tá a bá sanwó fún ìjọba wa náà lè béèrè ẹ̀tọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ ìjọba kí ìjọba ṣe fún wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọlọ́jà so àwa máa sanwó fún wọn àwọn náà máa ṣe ẹ̀tọ́ wa náà fún wa a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ náà.
kí ni ìdí tí ẹ fi fẹ́ràn ọjà Ìjọra yìí.
èyí tí mo fi fẹ́ràn ọjà Ìjọra mo ń tà mo rà ibẹ̀ ni mo ti ń jẹ ibẹ̀ mo ti mú ibẹ̀ ni mo ti rán àwọn ọmọ ní school so mi ní option ó ti di dandan.
Let's walk through what is being sold in Ijora Fish Market. Let's see the beauty of this market itself. What many people don't realize is that Ijora Fish Market functions as an distribution hub. Fish from Ijora travels far beyond its immediate surroundings, reaching markets across the mainland and even neighboring states. It is not just a local market, it is part of Lagos' food supply chain. Ijora Fish Market has fed Lagos for decades, shaped lives, built fortunes, and surviving floods, power cuts, and shifting tides. But some of its most loyal customers no longer fish for themselves. Some people say Makoko people steal fish, but what they catch is mostly local fish. To meet demand, they reportedly buy imported and frozen fish from markets like Ijora and then resell across the Lagos and even beyond the Federation. Is this true, or is there more to the story? These claims are not written anywhere. They are spoken quietly in corners of the market.
Good morning, ma.
Morning, my dear.
How are you?
Fine, I'm very fine.
Okay, so what is your name?
Madam Ruth is my name.
So what does Madam Ruth sells in the market?
We are selling fish, fish. We are selling fish, chicken, every frozen food we are selling.
So walk us through that journey, how you started this business.
Well, when I started this business in 1992, call back, I started it in very good, and the business was so slow because that time things were not like this. If I tell you my capital I used to start this business, you say wow. But now things are so hard. We cannot meet up the challenges, my sister. The little one we can be able to manage because of our children. We go when we buy any small little profit. We feed our children school. Our children go to school. In fact, my sister, no capital for us to sell again because the market we buy then 2,000 naira. Now we buy 150, 170,000 per one. It depends on how the market is. So it's true cost for us to even see capital now to move the business. My dear, it's very tough for us.
Okay, now you talked about the capital you use in starting the business then. Can you remember the capital then?
My darling, the capital then, if you have 10,000, you move very well.
So what can 10,000 naira buy now?
10,000 cannot even buy anything in the market. Talk less of buy half carton of our chicken, or even 1/4 fish that we sell now. I cannot buy anything.
So how then do you survive? How do you survive with everything being like this?
My darling, we still beg God, we cry. You can see today now, all of us sitting down since morning, I cannot say 1 naira. Because of what? The challenge we face, my sister, is too much. If I begin to break it down one by one, you will not live here.
Give us few.
Number one challenge we have, even as here that we are sitting down, since I don't understand why everywhere is being break the houses, some area, especially this our business, the people that they break their houses, they are 100 people, they are 100% people that buy in our market. Since last 3 weeks now, we don't even see them again because they break where they are living. They are not living because this our business is fish business. Some of them will buy, they will go and try, and they will sell into small market like that. So where they are living, where they are selling, where they are try and then sell, and where they do, they break their house, scatter everywhere. No way for them to come. Many of them go back to their village, so their town. So we feel challenges very well this very January.
Okay, so now what keeps you moving? What still keeps you in check in business? What keeps you moving?
Well, I even cry. Now God will keep me moving because even when you go to even NEPA is another challenge we face in this market. NEPA don't give us joy at all. Even though they tell us we want to do this, we want to pay so amount, give us lights. If they give us light, we can be able to use the light because our market is light. Without light, we are nothing. So that challenge is even too much for us. That light is very, very important also.
So what's the memorable thing that's ever happened to you in this business or in the market?
You said,
What is that memorable thing that has ever happened to you or happened to you in this market?
well, if I remember callback, especially this NEPA issue, we didn't face this NEPA issue before. But now, sometimes they will take light, they will not even inform you, will not understand what is the problem. So that challenge is too much. Before you know, all the market, maybe you borrow money and buy, everything will vanish in your hand. You remain square one, you will now start afresh. In fact, the challenge is too much.
In one word, describe Ijora Market. What does why do you like Ijora Market?
Well, since I start the business, I cannot move here and there. It's like my mama tell me a parable that if you want to sell this, face that thing, let that thing understand you, then you understand that thing. Since I start the fish business, I learn and I understand. I cannot go here and there. I still stand and say, for this fish business, I will make it.
We have our fish, we have tilapia, we have oboku, we have different kinds of fish. If you want to buy fish, come to Ijora Olokpa to come and buy your frozen and seafood. God bless you.
We flet it. When we flet it, we can flet it to Abuja. Some people come from Kano, Abuja. So anybody that wants to buy kuta, they should come to Ijora Olokpa. So we normally flet it like this. You see, we start from the extreme end. So we flet it like this. You see, it's very easy. So this parakuta, anybody that wants to buy it, you can see the way we are fletting it here. So it's very easy and it's one of the best fish. This parakuta, anybody that wants to buy it, come to Ijora Olokpa.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, so what is your name?
My name is Shola Ahmed.
So what do you
People know me to be Afa Ahmed Samaga in the market.
so what do you sell apart from fish?
I sell chicken. That's kotonu, orobo, turkey, gizzard. Then I sell backfish and loose fish. We call this fish loose fish. So we have these different categories. We have shinos, barracuda, then we have poker.
Okay, so now this fish is very big.
Shinos. So we sell it per kg. So any size you want, we have it here. We have the smaller size, we have the medium and the bigger ones. So we have it. We have this one too in bag too. Then we have the one of the other products like coca. We have it in big size like this, and we have it in bags. So different price.
People buy this per kg.
We buy this. We sell it per kg. So
What are the challenges selling this particular big fish?
there's no much challenges like that, except the issue I have is light. Light, that's in NEPA, that's the only issue I have here. If there is light, we are safe with this fish.
Okay, so what's the name of the fish inside water?
So we call it Owere, red pack, Owere. So we have the local ones, we have the imported one, we have the local ones, we have the imported. This one is imported.
So apart from light is just the major issue.
Major issue, yeah, that's our major. So like this one now, where is that one? The one on that table is coca. So we call it fresh cocas. We have the sap one, we have the big ones too.
So everything is per kg.
No, this one we sell it in a bag. This one, the bag of cheese, it's because of the price. When you come here, we give you the better price. But we have the bigger one, we sell it per kg too. But we have other products. We have egg, we have Titus, we have horse market, that's Kote. Then we have tilapia. So the major challenges we have on all this is light. So that's it.
Thank you very much, sir.
But today, one question refused to go her way. Why is Makoko, a community known for fishing, now one of the biggest buyers of fish in Nigeria? Do they still fish? If they do, why buy imported fish from other markets? And what really happened to the water that once defined their livelihood? Some say the answers are simple, others say the truth is far deeper. Watch closely, because in the marketplace, stories don't always end where they begin. And in the Makoko edition, so many questions lingering unresolved and answers that only the Makoko edition can reveal. Watch closely and stay curious, because in the marketplace, the truth is always deeper than it seems. This is In the Marketplace, and this is ConsumerHalla TV. I am Elizabeth Abefe.